Good afternoon. This is a bit late, but I want to comment on this. How the European Union is like this bloke that the girlfriend dumps him, and he's still controlling her after where she's going, who's just going out with, all that, you know. Uh, yeah, they just don't get it. The United Kingdom is no longer a member of the Soviet Union. I mean, the European Union. So, what's going on? European Union open to its new trade bureaucracy, which is a lot in the European Union, but only if UK ditches Singapore-on-Thames strategy. Alright? Let's see what they have to say. The door is open for the UK to ease some of the friction caused by the new rule for trade with the European Union, but only if it falls into line with European rules elsewhere. I mean, the whole point of Brexit was to get away from European rules. Yeah, but yeah, your neighbor will tell you that Brexit is racist. You see, there are all Brexiteers are like racist and stupid gammons. No, the whole point was about European rules, to get off the European rules. But still, a senior EU diplomatic source told the Times that talks could happen, but suggestions of UK deregulation, God forbid, made it less likely. Yeah, you're free, but you still have to abide by our rules. It's our way or the highway. Yeah, that doesn't seem to go to nice relationship. And these are supposed of friends or allies. Well, it would be good if they behave as if they were friends and allies. Because further discussing further facilitation or ways to reduce friction would depend on what the UK is doing and where they want to go, they say. Of course, the Germans. They're always German. Probably called Johannes. There have been delays for goods crossing the UK border recently due to confusion of new rules and procedures following the. Alright, listen. Every change has disruptions. I'm not gonna complain. Yes, it's expected that there's gonna be disruption. It is naive to pretend there won't be disruptions. However, the European Union is always stepping on all the paperwork and on all the documentation bureaucracy. You know why no it's some why some British company which do not sell or buy from the European Union, why do they need to buy by EU rules? That's stupid. That's nonsense. And that exactly what Singapore-on-Thames mean. Deregulation and this. Well, one thing, as I mentioned in the other video, one thing was the British spirit, and the second reason I came here was because of this Singapore-on-Thames. I mean, we did because of Brexit, because you need Brexit before you have the Singapore thing happening. But this is why I came here. If I could just as well go to Dublin, but Dublin is still, oh, fingers crossed, is still in the European Union. So I decided for London. No. The Soviet Union, the European Union, will not discuss easing custom measures or making paperwork easier if the UK embraces the high subsidy and low regulation Singapore. Let's stop for a moment. There's two things here. High subsidy. Alright. Subsidies are wrong. No matter who. No, subsidies, every subsidy is a failure of a government. I'm against subsidies of any kind. We should not have subsidies. Subsidies distort all the market signal. They're a waste of money. They contribute to keep zombie companies. There's nothing good about subsidies. We should not go this way. In this specific topic, I agree with the European Union. Except the European Union is the most protectionist and subsidizes the hell their own company. So what are we talking about? Well, regardless, we should not subsidize nothing at all. You want to help a company? Lower taxes, low regulations. Not this. And that's the whole point of Brexit. It's not about racism. It's kinda related to immigration, but not as many people want you to believe. It's about get off the European Union regulations. And now you can't. They don't want us to. No, listen, Boris. You were sold as if you were a libertarian. I kinda seen some libertarian. Let's see. Some kinda libertarian varnish. But anyway, Boris Alexander Johnson. If you somehow listen to the video, I came to this country because of this and the British spirit, not necessarily in any particular order. So we support you and low regulation thing, and this too. The UK is currently reviewing labour regulations, particularly the 48-hour week enshrined. You know, this too. The so-called workers' rights are nothing but the right to be unemployed. The more labor regulations, the more unemployment you have. I have a proposal. Instead of 48 hours, 52, 76, whatever, just get rid of it. No, anyone can work as much as they can, as they decide and they agree with their employer. Hey, you want to work 80 hours? It's your problem. As long as you pay, that's your responsibility. You decide. You want to work 20 hours a week? Yeah, whatever, mate. Whatever, mate. It's up to you. Also, no minimum wage. Minimum wage only affects the lowest skill workers. But this is not about minimum wage anyway. But just in case, don't do it. So, you know what? They always say, "Oh, we need the government to regulate labor." You know who benefits from all these labor regulations? Big companies. Big companies. You know why big companies love regulations? Because they can afford it, and the small company, the competition, cannot. So small companies get off the game. I tell you, I work for fairly big companies. When I complain about this new regulation, how can I be? What country are we living in with these new regulations? And you know what they told me? Well, good. That's gonna take care of some of our competition. What? You're supposed to be entrepreneur, capitalist. Well, how come you want the government to take care of your competition? That's not how free market works. And free market is the only proven system that has decreased poverty, like in a significant way. So let's continue. Well, say repeal of the regulation will mark a clear diversion from EU standard, according to the Financial Times. Oh, really? No shit. Well, did you get a PhD on economics on London School of Economics, or are you a chartered accountant to know this? Let me get this clear. That was the bloody point of Brexit. Diversion from EU standards. Not just divergence. Decrease it. Get rid of it. Alright, meanwhile, the UK decision not to give, this is in other news. This is being more talked about in the news. I just say, well, Foreign and Commonwealth Office insisting João Vale de Almeida and his officials should not have the privilege of immunity afforded to diplomats under the Vienna Convention. And of course they call the move petty. Well, get this. All I want to say is, get this right. You're either a country or not. You're a country, you have diplomats. If you're not a country, you're not diplomats. Period. So I'm not going to get into some comment, unless they want to get clear that they're a country. So yeah, Boris, go full libertarian. I support you, and many people support you. That was the whole point. Not the subsidy. The whole point of Brexit was to have our own regulations, and the European Union has no, not just no business, has no jurisdiction to dictate how the United Kingdom does its own business. So yeah, free market, Boris. Remember that, Boris? Remember that? Does it ring a bell? Free market. Free market, Boris. Boris Alexander Johnson. Please remember. Go back to your memory. Go back to your memories. Free market, libertarian. You're still on time. You're still on time to redeem yourself. You score a great point by getting Brexit done. Not but and not if. You had this. You scored that point. Don't blow it. Remember, many people came to this country because Brexit. In my case, I had the choice: buy the Ahaclea or Londinium. The one item that sealed the deal was one of those cities is leaving the European Union, and I knew Brexit would happen. That's why I came here. But if it's not going to make a difference, I might as well go to Tbilisi for all I care. At least they have lower taxes. So, yeah, taxes. It would be good to have some lower taxes, but that's totally different video. For now, just I'm fine with lowering regulations. I cannot leave it that here. Remember, if you like it, like. If you didn't, dislike. Comment. Tell me what you like, what you didn't like. You can insult me. I'm not censoring. I might just respond or not. It depends on how much bored I am. So subscribe, like, dislike, comment, everything. Share, send it. If you like the video, send it to your friends. If you didn't, send it to your foes. And always remember to vote with your wallets, because we all are the market. Cheers.